Roblox is a game known for its wide range of user creations and almost unlimited options when it comes to something to play. But if you've spent more than a few hours on Roblox, you've probably stumbled across a game that looks like this. Or this. Or yeah, even this counts. These are commonly referred to by the community as battlegrounds games. Battlegrounds games are fighting games built within Roblox that are a combination of your typical anime arena fighter like the Storm games or even Jump Force, but weirdly enough, also having MOBA elements, with moves usable in the game having their own individual cooldowns and ultimates, being more similar to games like League of Legends and Overwatch than what you would normally expect from a fighting game. And now, leading into the premise of this video, I've always considered myself pretty good, maybe slightly above average when it comes to games, even if my chat constantly disagrees with me. However, there's one type of game I've always been incredibly bad at for as long as I can remember. That's right, you guessed it, battlegrounds games. Every time I've played one of these in the past, I would get destroyed and almost instantly rage quit. But one day, I wanted to change that. I can't call myself the legendary gamer extraordinaire if I'm bad at a game, so it was time to lock in. Before the training arc could begin, the game I was going to learn needed to be selected, and the game chosen to start my journey was The Strongest Battlegrounds, otherwise known as TSB, probably the most popular battlegrounds game on Roblox, so a good place to start. And I kicked off the training with a short crash course of some of the basics I needed to know before going headfirst into fights, by using my resources and reaching out to people in the community who know a thing or two about battlegrounds.
What character do you guys recommend to start learning the game? Okay, you guys are saying Hero Hunter. Benji, you know, it's your time to coach me.
Introducing Benji, aka the random guy. He's someone from Fools Only who has about 700 hours and like 30,000 kills on the game. And the first person I chose to be a coach and explain what he thinks some of the most important things to know as a beginner are.
So, like, are you gonna teach me some basic movement, a combo? Like, what is it you're gonna teach me? Copy what I did. Okay. Oh.
It was at this moment I knew the coaching I was about to receive was going to feel more like getting my ass beat than actually being taught anything. But I did my best to learn anything I could from receiving belt to ass.
You do M1s, then dash, and then do the first move. Alright, okay, I got that. Bro, what is that? Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I could twice to make it real. Mother. Although it was slow, I was starting to learn some things, and I started to learn some basic combos with the character I'd chosen. Boom. Oh! Oh, wait a minute, you can low-key. I think I've been doing everything too fast. After learning these basic combos, I was filled with confidence and decided to challenge my first opponent in a practice match to hopefully boost my confidence even more. Guys, everybody clear the arena. Everybody clear the arena. I want to use what I just learned. All right, here we go. All right, what did I learn? I learned nothing. All right, anyway, here we go. Begin. I'm ready.
Mr. Beast, give me some money. Yeah, give me some money. Mr. Beast.
Guys, I didn't learn anything. I didn't learn anything, bro. Like, I didn't learn anything, bro. Following this humbling defeat, I did what any smart player would do. Went back to the training ground and got those hours. Just kidding, I went straight into ranked. It's time to learn by fire! And learn by fire I did. I lost. I lost again. And then I lost and I lost a lot. I really lost a lot. But after a good night's sleep, I woke up the next day ready and prepared and matched up against this guy right here. And something beautiful happened. As the fight began, I immediately started to use what I'd learned, applying pressure. And although I did get caught out a few times, alright, yeah. I was staying focused, especially with my counter move. Hold on. And after a beautiful little combo, it was obvious the pressure was getting to my opponent's head as he'd given up the first stock. Okay, and I accidentally countered. Oh my god. Oh my god, I think he knows he's outclassed. Oh my god, he knows he's outclassed. He knows he's outclassed. However, I didn't let that get to my head. I continued to apply the same pressure I'd learned. Guys, I know you're not supposed to front dash, but someone said like if you front dash, you can like go around behind somebody. Once again, executing perfect counters to make sure I wasn't taking damage unnecessarily. Perfectly timed blocked right into one of my main moves, carrying on to a secondary move to extend the combo, into a dash forward and a punch. I was feeling good. Oh my god, why am I actually doing something? I know Zuzu's really not doing much at the moment. I don't know if he's like doing this so I can learn, or he's I even started to doubt that my opponent was trying his hardest because I was not used to applying pressure like this. But then straight into a perfect counter again smart from me, end guys. The game. Who likes that? And I was in shock. Wait, I won? Wait, I won? However, after this game, I realized I wasn't too big of a fan of TSB and moved to a game I felt more comfortable, Legends Battlegrounds. And after a few hours on there, we reached the climax of this video. That's right, me versus the person who trained me just only 7 to 8 hours ago, Benji. It was now or never. Here we go, Benji. Alright, so things I've learned today. M1 usage. I need to do it more. I need to put the... And the fight started as expected. Benji applying belt to ass once again. I need to do more M1s. But as I began to focus, something new was happening as well. He's gonna dash out of this. Just dash out of it, bro. Alright. Alright then, bro. Alright then, bro, I'm gonna do damage. Alright, I'm gonna do big damage. If you didn't want to... Okay, and then they're just unblockable. We were going blow for blow. But I was somehow able to keep ahead with the damage. Did not mean to do that. That is annoying. Did not mean to do that move. Oh, unblockable. Yo. I'm not complaining about unblockable. I understand they're part of the game. It's completely fair. Like, bro, are you kidding me? Wait, frustration actually, turning into discovery. I think I just figured something out. Wait, guys. Am I wait, if you M1 twice and then you use a move, the next M1 right after is going to be the continuation of the string, right? But if you M1 before a move and then do 2 moves, does it remember the string? So 2 moves resets it? And just like that, I was able to take a stock off the person who was training me just 8 hours before. But leading into the second stock, I knew things wouldn't be as easy. Does 2 moves reset it? I don't know if I'm onto something or I'm just onto absolutely nothing. So what resets your M1s? And immediately, the pressure was relentless. And within a blink, almost all of my health bar was gone. But I didn't give up. It's based on time. It resets M1s after a bit, yeah, but a lot of the time, 1 move is not going to be long enough, right? So you should do 2 moves, and then... You know what I'm saying? And then go for more M1s? Just right there, I went to throw a punch right after he attacked, and somehow I was countered. This could be the change of the fight, as I lost my first stock. I began to lose my head out of frustration. What? Okay, on everything I love I pressed the button and it didn't do anything. On everything I love I just pressed the button and it didn't do anything, bro. Started talking about everything I love. Absolutely waffling. I swear on everything I tried to press 2 and it didn't activate. Missing moves. That didn't hit. Missing M1s. Missing moves. I was beginning to crumble under the pressure. Classic. And just like that, left myself open for Benji to capitalize. It's GG. And there goes my final stock. Bro, oh my god, bro. I felt like I could have won that. Although I wasn't able to win the entire fight, I felt as though after the time I had to play the game, I had learnt a lot, felt a lot more confident in my ability in Battlegrounds games. I continued to win many more fights against different opponents following this moment, and I'd come to the conclusion that I'd reached my goal. I was now just slightly above average at Battlegrounds games.
Yes! This is the Michael Jordan of Battlegrounds games! Do you see the development? Do you see the evolution?
It's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good, bro. Yurichi, it's not looking good, bro. How is he still alive, bro? Perish. Thank you.
Oh yeah! Oh my god, bro. Shinji's Adventures! Shinji's Adventures! Oh my god, bro!